Further on the tonight's agenda, case number 16089, Min Van, High Fan for the variance to subdivide. No, that's not, sorry, 16088, down one. 16088. Eric Zoll for finding to change the non-conforming use. Preparation and sale of dental products and preparation and sale of sushi. No public access, all products to be delivered on the premises, number 329A Newport Ave. The applicant or representative here.
Good evening.
Evening.
Mr. Chairman, honorable members, for the record, my name is Attorney Jack P. Milgram. On behalf of the applicant, Eric ZHAO, Mr. ZHAO is here with us this evening. As you know, we have before the board a client petition for a finding for a change of use from dental manufacturing to sushi manufacturing to pre-existing non-conforming commercial storefront. 329A Newport Avenue is a commercial storefront. It's along the row of commercial storefronts between Newport Avenue and Brook Street. It's my understanding that the prior use was dental. It was not a dental office. I understand it was a lab for manufacturing. My client's proposal is for sushi manufacturing. It's a small space. It's approximately 550 square feet. The maximum number of employees would be 2. One full-time employee would be Mr. ZHAO, and possibly one part-time employee. The hours would be from 4 a.m. To 9 a.m. My client lives within walking vicinity of this commercial unit. He would go to work, he would manufacture his sushi, he would load up his truck, and he would go and deliver. As I indicated, it's pre-existing non-conforming. There is no parking in the front of the building. There is no parking in the rear. However, there is an entryway into the rear of all those storefronts along the back of the building, around where the firehouse is. And you can put a vehicle there. You'd be able to load and unload there, and then go and deliver his sushi. You don't know, this proposal would be any more detrimental to the neighborhood in contrast to what was there before. I had an opportunity to speak several times with Mr. Duca in regards to this proposal. It's my understanding that Mr. Duca doesn't have any objections. I've also had an opportunity to speak to the Ward 3 City Councilor, Ian Kane. Mr. Kane didn't express an opinion one way or the other, simply asked for a copy of the lease, which we provided to him. We're here to answer any questions that you have, and I ask that you look favorably on the finding. Thank you.
Hours of operation again, Council?
4 a.m. to 9 a.m.
4 a.m. to 9 a.m.
That's correct.
7 days?
Yes,
7 days. Mrs. South, you go up there, please.
And what are we doing for rubbish? What do you have for rubbish? Where are you putting the trash and the sushi, fish, all the other stuff?
The rear, there's rear egress would go back there, where the alleyway is in the rear.
What do you have back there? What are you putting back there? Dumpster or what?
I guess we're gonna put there whatever Mr. Shuley wants there. I imagine would be a dumpster.
Is there room for a dumpster?
Yeah, there is. There's a big alley. The alley is very big for that. Yeah.
So, do you know if you put in a dumpster what they're gonna have to pick up? 3 days a week, 1 day a week?
I think 1 day a week.
1 day a week.
Yeah.
Those are my questions. Any questions?
I have a few. Not that this means anything to do with what the vendor decides to do, but what kind of places do you sell your sushi to?
The market.
To a market?
Yes.
Like, which kind of market? I'm just curious.
Foodies.
Okay.
At Northeastern University.
Where?
Northeastern University.
Oh,
It's all institutional clients. It's an existing business.
Yeah.
Actually,
7 years already.
Yeah. It's gonna be no public access. There's no retail. It's not a restaurant. No one's gonna be coming to the site.
so where was the business? Where did you have it before?
In Boston, in 31st Germania Street in Boston.
Jermaine?
Yeah, Germania.
Yeah.
Germania.
Northeastern.
Yeah, Germania Street.
Backside. Yeah. But there is no parking, so you're gonna have to walk through this alley. with your stuff.
Yeah.
The only question I have.
I don't have any questions.
I have none. Go back to the rubbish issue. Are you
Yeah.
bringing in whole fish and cleaning them up in this area, or is it, once a week for fish sitting in a dumpster in the back is going to be both a odor and a varmint problem?
I think maybe a better answer to that, as I indicated, we're gonna do whatever Mr. Shuley requires us to do. Mr. Shuley, whatever he wants to pick up, certainly we'll agree to
Do you
that.
you take your stuff in every day?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff do you make? Sushi, but what are you bringing in? Fish fillets or? what are you
Fish
bringing?
fillets, yeah.
Huh?
Salmon fillets.
Salmon fillets?
Yeah. Full
Salmon only?
Yeah. Salmon tuna.
Tuna?
Yeah, that's it.
So you
How
bring
much,
in a
how
big
much
fish.
fish do you bring in a day?
How many fishes?
I mean, how many pounds of fish? You
Yeah,
get like
depends.
225
No.
pounds, I don't know. What do you buy every day?
Yeah,
You buy it every day or every other day? I don't know.
At least I buy about every week, once a week.
Once a week, you buy your
And you
fish?
freeze it.
Yeah, I freeze it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's frozen.
It's frozen, yeah. All the fish is frozen. Not the fresh
Not
one.
frozen these next time. Everything's frozen.
Well, not
Yeah.
Sorry. Keep raw out of the water, all right?
I just don't eat fish. I would never eat it. It's in the ocean.
Yeah. It's gotta come off from that island or he's not eating it.
It's gonna have warts on its neck. You know, if I might, Mr. Duke, yes.
I could suggest, we could have the health department look at the dumpster issue. There are totes, and you may have to have more than one pickup, I think. I could have,
Or you might have to have a daily takeout.
it-
Take his rubbish every day and wherever it's gotta go.
Can we approve based on Drew's recommendation?
Or we can go
Well, I
back.
think it's Drew's really decision, right?
What?
Doesn't he have to get a license then, Tom? I'm sorry.
Right, but wouldn't you wanna hear that before you okay that? Wouldn't you wanna know what they decide? I don't know.
I'm just trying to-
I would.
I don't know when his lease is up in Boston, I'll try and hold up a, guys, just,
When is your lease up? In Boston?
I think so.
When do you have to come here? When do you have to start working?
When do you, I know you'd like to move tomorrow, I get that.
We've actually,
As soon as possible.
Yeah. Are you just a rental month by month there?
no. We signed a commercial lease. Unfortunately, my client was held up for several months because we ran into some difficulties getting in touch with Mr. Kane. And out of respect for him, we waited several months. He had indicated he wanted to speak to the owner of the building, which he never did, but we waited for that. So he's actually a little upset with me because he's trying to understand why this hasn't moved on a little quicker.
Right.
But we tried, to comply with the community process, which I always try to do. So,
Would you mind 2 weeks? Come back 2 weeks, we can do this in 2 weeks? I'd just like to make sure what's going in and out of there and have answers, not maybe, I might have a dumpster. I mean, I wanna know if people are bringing in fish and cutting it and leaving it and what our rules are. Because,
I don't have a problem with any of that. I guess my only question is if we can do it the other way, if we can approve it subject to review by Mr. Shuley, so I don't have to come back, because he's been waiting for months.
well, I know, but I don't feel comfortable with that. That's just me, I don't know. I wanna know those answers. And what I got when the answers was, the dumpster's gonna be there once a week. That I don't like. Now it's whatever he says. Well, I'd like to know that before I make a decision on a piece of property that's gonna be making sushi, fish every day in a neighborhood. So,
May I ask-
I'm not gonna vote on that myself.
Are
guys-
you planning on going to license board? For a license, CB license for wholesale? Was that part of the plan at all? I hadn't considered it, but Marty just mentioned it.
I mean, there's a lot of things we don't know yet.
No, I'm just thinking
I'd
if
like
you
to
had a
know.
license board,
All right.
that's what,
What they
we could take care of it at that point. I'm just talking about.
No, exactly. I am too. I just, when you like to know the answers we got were a dumpster once a week. Now it's, maybe he's gotta do it every third day. Maybe, I'd like to know what that is before, so I feel comfortable. People living in the city and there ain't rodents running around because there's gonna be something in the dumpster for 5 days.
I didn't, to that point, is there other approvals that you have to go through at all?
Oh, yeah, he's probably
Like,
gotta
I
get his
mean-
license, right? Doesn't he?
Well, as far as the dumpster, there are ordinances that
Require.
address odors, and so he would have to comply. On the issue of whether he gets in there is this board's decision and everything else that goes with it. I don't know the answer to the license.
I don't.
I could call Drew right now.
And I don't know what they make fish, is fish have to be every 3 days removed,
Exactly.
2 days removed? It has to be something better than a week.
Yeah,
But I think what he's saying, you know, he's taking dumpster. It's not gonna be.
Well, no, it's gonna be a small one, of course. It's gonna be- Yeah, and remember that guy that was, who was gonna build that sushi place? He said he's taking it with him every day.
Yeah, that, you said no to that.
Right. Right, but he was gonna take it every day. They were gonna take the remains, whatever they had, with them every day, wherever it was going, I don't know, but that's another thing.
Maybe that's his dumpster.
Council, you have something.
However you guys feel, what do you guys feel? In 1 minute.
Sorry?
It looked like you want to say
In
something.
1 minute. Of course he does.
I'm just,
He's doing his job. Silver's doing his job.
I think we're all just doing it.
I mean, I don't think that, I mean, not that I think that's in our purview, and I'm not trying to disagree with you in any, but
No.
like, if we had a restaurant here changing tomorrow, that was an existing restaurant, this wouldn't even be a topic of conversation.
No, because it was already done.
I
We
understand.
just went from dental,
But that's-
which is, stuff going, your rubbish could sit there for 6 months, no one's gonna know, your plastic tubes.
Oh, I don't disagree, but I mean, they still have, like, they still have code requirements,
I
that's
know.
what our code is for, like, we can,
So you wanna do that? We can approve it with just whatever you say, Mr. Duca. They'll make sure that,
That's what I was
Because
gonna
I
say, can
feel-
we approve it with a condition that, you know, whatever Drew Shealy recommends,
right.
because he's not
But
gonna,
I'd like to know those after we approve, I'd like to know
well,
what
if
the
he comes
answers
in
are, if we
and,
can.
yeah, if we can.
they have worked diligently, I can tell you that, the last
Yeah.
month.
Oh, I know. It's-
And I'll be glad to work to make sure Drew's involved and that everything gets done.
I just worry about the neighborhood, that's all.
Oh, and-
Fish is
and
brutal.
those are absolutely,
And I'll tell you a funny story, it'll take a second. The guy started smelling like 10 years ago. A little worse, every day, it got worse and worse. And I go, what the hell is it, right? My buddy used my car. Well, we had a pack of flounders in the trunk. One of them slid behind, in the trunk behind the seat, honest to God. Most horror show, it took me like 3 months to get the smell out.
did you sell the car?
No, I got it out, finally. I had to send it to a detailer twice.
I got a better story.
It's just, it was. And I took, instead of frozen ones, instead of frozen crab meat, I buy fresh crab meat, I put it in the cabinet like a can. And a week later, it's getting little, like, what in God's name is that smell? I know. You know what it is, you're talking, you're doing stuff, and you go,
Hey.
crab meat goes in the cabinet.
It's called,
Yeah, I thought the end of that story was gonna be you roll the window up.
it's called dementia.
Yeah. All right, you wanna do that, we could,
I mean, I'd be comfortable that way, just 'cause, I mean, I think this is a young guy trying to start a business and already a member of the.
we can do that. Why don't we do that? Have a motion, please?
Yes.
Then you can vote yea and nay.
Matter number 16-088, Eric ZHAO for a finding to change the non-conforming use from preparation and sale of dental products to preparation and sale of sushi. No public access, and all products will be delivered on the premises. Number 329A Newport Avenue. I make a motion that we find the finding, on the following condition that the applicant heed all of the
Health.
Rules and regulation of health department,
rules and regulations of the health department.
second,
Second.
Regarding removal.
Regarding
removing the trash.
Everything, why not, right?
Everything.
You can't pick and choose in those, I don't think,
I
right?
think so, no.
I agree with that.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Chairman,